Welcome. In front of me is a Realme C33 and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick overview of this phone. So just pop it open. Okay, so right off the bat there is a massive disappointment. So we have a micro USB port as a effing charging port on this device that was released September 6th of 2022. Are you effing kidding me? Like, shove this port up your ass. God damn, like, I do have to say, I'm very thankful that there is a law passing that any kind of shitty phone like this that will be coming out soon is going to be literally spanked into submission to include a Type-C port, because 2022 should have already not had a single freaking phone with this shitty cable. But no, companies want to save that 5 effing cents on a phone by giving you a trash charging port. Awesome. I hope that save was just freaking worth it. Now, I'm gonna quickly glance over the rest of the specs, but assuming these idiots decided to include a micro USB here, I'm assuming that the rest of the phone is just as disappointing as the port. So let's just quickly see. 6.5-inch display at 720p. Fantastic. It's a LCD IPS display with a brightness of 400 nits. Should be kind of hard to see during sunlight. We have 270 pixels per inch because of the crappy resolution and 82.1% screen to body ratio, which is whatever. Luckily, we're running Android 12, which is at the moment, I would say, almost the newest. Pixels are running Android 13, and soon enough some devices should be already getting like Android 13 updates anyway, which this device could be possibly one of those devices that will get Android 13, though I wouldn't hold my breath on it. We have 3 gigs of RAM, which is absolutely pitiful, with 32 gigs of storage as the base version. Like, this is the lowest one, though luckily can spec it up to 4 gigs of RAM with 64 gigs or 128 gigs of storage. Now, what I would focus right here in terms of storage and RAM is just specifically RAM, because 3 gigs is a little bit low, 4 is arguably still low. I would preferably like to see something like 6, to be honest, in 2022. 4 at the minimum. Anything below 4 shouldn't exist anymore. So that's number one. But in terms of storage that comes with this device, it's fine. You do have expandable storage, so it's not like you're gonna run out of it. If you do, you can just pop in like a terabyte of an SD card and call it a day. Now, when it comes down to the cameras, I can already imagine what trash we're getting here. Never mind, I couldn't imagine. I was wrong. I was expecting it to be 2 megapixel depth sensor. These mother effers decided to put a, instead of 2, 0.3. 0.3 megapixel depth sensor. Are you absolutely effing kidding me? At this point, why do you even include it? Just put a freaking sticker at this point, because that's basically what it is. Jesus. We do have a 50 megapixel wide sensor though. Okay. Anyway, at the front we have a 5 megapixel wide sensor again, and if you're wondering what kind of video footage you're gonna get at, you're gonna top out at 1080p 30 frames with the back one and 720p 30 frames with the front one. So in both cases just bad. And we are running as a processor right here. All this is being powered by a Unisoc Tegra T612. Now, I'm actually not exactly sure how good this processor is, so I'm not really gonna say anything. And I'm gonna just continue on by saying we have a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, we have 5000 mAh battery and wired 10 watt charging speed, along with a 10 watt charger, which again is just kind of and honestly that's basically all. Now let's see, this phone comes at about 8,999 or 98 rupees, I think it is, currency. So I'm gonna search it. So this is basically about $120 device, and with that in mind, if this is for 120 bucks about, F no. This, like, get this shit out of my face. That's, I do understand this is quite low for a phone, but there are other cheap devices from other Chinese brands that just isn't Realme, like Xiaomi, that can provide you a phone with better specs and better charging port for the same price. So screw this device, just no, just no. So with that being said, I'm just gonna finish this off with a massive disappointment, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.